Hi everyone, my name is Søren. In this series of videos, I want to talk to you about the basics of working with model-driven apps on the Power Platform using the modern interface. Now, there are 5 main topics I want to touch upon, and the first is working with solutions. The second is tables. The third is forms, how to work with forms. The fourth is how to work with views. And the last one is how to create the app in itself and working with the new modern app designer. So when working with solutions as the sort of main foundation of working with model-driven apps, the reason why we want to work with solutions is there are sort of 3 main takeaways of why you should work with solutions, or why it's important to know about solutions. The first is that it helps collaboration among colleagues as citizen developers in an organization. If you are working on either the same environment and you want to be able to keep track of what it is you're actually doing and who's doing what, then having different solutions helps ensure that you can see sort of your own solution and your other colleagues' solutions, or you can see what's going on in the same solution. It also ensures that you're able to work across different environments and also across organizations or across tenants in the same organization, depending on whether or not you're working as a citizen developer or a consultant within the same organization, or you're even doing it across organization. Then working with solutions is a way of ensuring collaboration when working on the environments. The second point is that it also ensures that you can keep track of what each person or each solution is actually doing. A solution should only contain the necessary information about what is happening within that solution. So a solution, if you're changing a field, if you're changing a form or a view, then it should only contain information about that specific field or form or view and nothing else. So that ensures that if you're looking into a solution and trying to see what it contains, then what you're looking at should be the things that have been either added or changed in that particular solution. So in that way, it ensures that anyone that's looking at a solution can quickly get an insight into what is actually happening here in that particular solution. What has this person been working on, or what is this person changing? The third point is that it also makes it possible to roll back any changes if there's any unwanted changes, or if there's anything where there's a bug or an error that you want to remove again. So when you're working with solutions, you will typically move it from a development environment and then over to either a test, a staging, or a production environment. And if you have at any point find out that there's something that you want to roll back, you can remove, if it's a patch or a solution upgrade, you can remove that, or you can also delete a solution entirely, and then it removes all those changes because you're moving it over as a managed solution. And of course, fourth of all, I didn't mention it in the list, but just obviously it conforms with Microsoft best practice that you're working with solutions, that you're working with managed solutions when you're moving something from a development environment. You'll also see this when you're exporting a solution. It's going to recommend that you export it as a managed solution. So that was the first point, the first of the 5 points working with solutions when working with model-driven apps. The second point, as I mentioned, is going to be looking at tables. We'll also be looking at forms, views, and the app designer itself. But I'll get back to that in another video later. Thank you, everyone. Bye.